How's it going, guys? Andrew here.
Caleb. And Matt.
I did that because Caleb was down. Welcome to another LCR podcast.
Lights, camera, reaction.
Episode number 57?
6.
Damn.
That's how you look
I
at
wanted
it.
to say 56, but I was just like, nah,
You should have went with your guts. Yes, episode 56.
Mm-hmm.
We are here to talk about some news, talk about The Boys, because we just finished that. And
The Gentleman. Wow, way to stay on a theme.
So
The Boys and the Gentleman.
We're
Because
gonna
we finally
jump
finished that show.
to some news.
Yeah, if you guys are unfamiliar with our format, we like to talk about the news. Stuff that's going on in the week. And then we'll get into The Gentleman on the later half. Full spoilers, so
Full
be prepared.
spoilers. So, after leaked photos of supposedly Colin Farrell as the Penguin and Robert Pattinson as our boy, Bruce Wayne, Batman has officially started shooting in London.
Yep.
Cool. It's weird that it's in London.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't think about that. I didn't like.
I mean, I guess
really didn't dawn
London
on
would
me.
kind of have that.
Gothic look.
Yeah.
It could like,
Or maybe like
Yeah, because
Bruce Wayne. Like if we're following a young Bruce Wayne and how he's like starting out as Batman, maybe he's like still finishing up training somewhere in London, and then the Penguin shows up.
Yeah,
maybe this takes place in the 90s.
I think so. That's like the rumor.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is kind of cool. That it's like we're getting like every like Batman of its time has been of its time, and this is the first Batman movie that is not being taken place in its time. It's being taken place.
Okay,
in
that
the
makes
past.
sense.
That's
yeah.
what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Like the 80s, that came out in the 80s. The TV show, that was its time. Like Batman v Superman, that was its time. This is like, hey, no, we're going to go back like 30 years. So that's kind of interesting that it's going to be taking place in the past. So also they hint, obviously we can't show photos, but the logo of it is like red with like dashes through it. So they don't know if that's like the official logo or not of it's just like the Batman, but
I'm digging these. Like they've been teasing so much, like Batman Beyond. With like the look, Pattinson looks like him. I can't wait till the suit gets revealed. I feel like they could just quietly just give us Batman Beyond the movie.
that would be.
Bring back Michael Keaton, please.
Do you think?
Did they say that Robert Pattinson was Bruce Wayne, or did he say that he's playing Batman?
I have no idea.
Is that the loophole? He's like, we didn't say he's playing Bruce Wayne.
That'd be a crazy one.
Right?
And then like it opens up with like just like darkness and like lightning or rain, and you hear Michael Keaton, and like you
Oh my goodness.
something's happening, and he like what's Batman Beyond's what's his name?
That's what I was about to look
Oh, okay. Like what if like he like
It's like
says
Terry
his name
something.
and everybody just like starts losing their fucking shit, and then you see an old
Derek.
Bruce Wayne.
I don't remember how the first episode goes, but if we're going with tropes, I assume it's like Bruce Wayne's like in his last battle. He's like, I can't do this anymore. And then he tries looking for a kid. He sees some kid fighting
just to
some
see
bullies in an alley.
Michael Keaton in the bat suit again would get me hard. Yeah, I want the no neck Batman suit back.
Yeah.
But we're looking it up. What is his name?
Terry. I keep forgetting. He was voiced by Will Friedle from Boy Meets World.
Huh.
One of the Boy Meets World guys. It cuts off just at the last name. It's Terry something.
Oh my gosh.
Just keep talking.
The world may never know
I'm
who.
pretty sure he is a Wayne.
Terry Wayne.
No, it starts with the...
He doesn't go by his last by the Wayne name.
He doesn't want to be a part of the Wayne family.
I think he was also like a clone of Bruce Wayne.
There's always a
What?
clone.
I don't know.
Terry McGinnis.
Say it again.
McGinnis.
McGinnis. Got some like Irish blood in him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, that'd be cool. And also just that fucking suit.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would look. Like I can't imagine it
Yeah.
in live action because it looks so slick. in cartoon form, but
It's just a morph suit.
I'd be so sad.
Robert Pattinson's just his character from Lighthouse at the end of Lighthouse.
But yeah, so it's officially started shooting. That means that they probably will have something at Comic-Con, but
Hopefully.
we probably won't be able to see it, or unless it gets leaked, and then we'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I remember when the Batman v Superman teaser came out at Comic-Con. That was some big shit there. That was...
Or Infinity War. I remember because it got leaked, or they showed it at Comic-Con, but it wasn't released until like a few weeks later.
Dirty bastards. I guess that's what you pay for, though.
Yeah.
You to go see these trailers like a month before the common people, us common folks. So I thought Matt or I owned the movie. I guess I turned it down at Black Friday, but Bumblebee. Universal has announced that there are 2 scripts working at the same time to revamp Transformers. So
Revamp.
That's weird. So is it 2 scripts for one movie?
No, 2 different movies are
Right.
like simultaneously being made right now, or like being written. So
okay.
They're
That's what I
writing
was saying.
2 scripts and they're going to turn them into one.
So
4-hour movie.
no idea what they're going to be about. I assume it's going to obviously connect with Bumblebee somehow. They're not going to drop that because I think that was received well. So who knows what it's going to be about, but I guess more Transformers into the future. And Michael Bay's, and he's been axed off, but now he's like, this is like a guarantee. He's not going to finish his never-ending Transformer
He could be
trilogy saga.
a wedding priest in one of these movies.
If he makes a cameo, I'd be like, yeah, that's what you do now. Just make cameos in all the movies.
Dude, make him a Transformer.
Make him voice a Transformer. But yeah, I like Bumblebee. I don't know.
Yeah, it was good.
I only watched it once, but I would like to revisit it.
Steinfeld.
I told Matt this, you probably
Bring it
know,
back.
but it is rumored. I don't know if it's confirmed. I'm just saying rumored. That Falcon Winter Soldier is dropping August of this year.
So hopefully, hopefully,
something.
we fucking get a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah. I could, or Matt and I were talking about it, like I could see them actually releasing these trailers in theaters.
Yeah.
Like for Disney movies.
Yeah.
Not other movies, but just like if you go see a Disney movie, you're going to get Disney Plus trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the nearest one?
Mulan
Black Widow.
probably, or Black Widow.
Yeah.
If they're
Is Mulan March? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
we could
Mulan's
get
like
one in
coming
March.
out.
Yeah, February is going to be kind of a little bit of a slow month.
I mean, you got DC,
Well,
you got Sonic. But that's about it. Like those are like the 2 big movies that we're looking for.
But nothing Marvel.
No,
Or
nothing Marvel.
Disney.
Or Disney. So yeah, maybe literally like in
Disney
like 4
flexes
days.
by dropping their trailer in front of a DC movie.
Like, would that even be allowed? That would be insane if
Right.
that was allowed. But yeah, so I think they're still filming, but it'll probably be finishing up soon. More leak photos are coming out, so everybody knows that the new Captain America agent something, I forgot his name, but
Freedom?
no, it's like a number.
Liberty?
I thought.
Agent 69?
Sure.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, so that's rumored, which means if WandaVision is coming out, that probably is going to come out like a few months. Maybe after, if they're doing like the week thing, WandaVision will like drop like the week after. So you just keep getting Marvel shit.
That'd be nice. Disney Plus needs some more stuff to make it.
Because even after we watch,
A little bit more.
even after we watch the Clone Wars, it's like, what? I think we said it was like 12 episodes, 11 or 12 episodes. So then it's like, well, now what? Disney
12
Plus?
episodes.
Like, what you got next?
12 episodes that are probably going to be like less than half an hour long.
But you know what they got next? A Bambi live action remake is officially announced by Disney.
In the style of Lion King.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about this. I would think you would go, like, nobody really cared about Lady and the Tramp.
No.
You didn't really see people talking about that movie.
Nobody.
My mom said it took her 3 days to finish it.
What?
Um,
After the second time, do you even keep trying?
and I mean, yeah, I don't think I'll ever watch it. Maybe no. I could think of countless things I would rather watch than Lady and the Tramp, because it's like not even like a classic movie that I grew up with. So I was thinking, like, why not try to do like Peter Pan or do like another princess?
I was going to say Pete's Dragon, but that's already been done.
I was gonna say, like, why not try like Snow White or
Well, I see it can make sense because the studio that did Lion King, they have nothing to work on at the moment. So it's like, give them another animated animal movie.
Emperor's New Groove.
And then the live action stuff is another part of the studio. You
Yeah,
know?
I guess that's right.
So it's like, why leave just this one department not doing anything? So we could be getting more animal movies.
Oh my god! I just realized
Aristocrats.
if they do an Emperor's New Groove, I want Adam Driver as Cusco.
He can, yeah.
Even if he doesn't fucking look like him, I just
Right.
I want him.
But like, David Spade is so perfect.
The voice
It would be
was
so weird not hearing that voice.
Don't tell me. We're about to go over a water cliff. Yeah.
But Pointy Rock's the bottom? Yeah. Bring it on.
Bring it on. And just a scream. Nah, shit, now I can see that. All right, let's greenlit this. Let's do this.
Have you guys seen any of his new SNL stuff?
Yeah, we
Star
watched
Wars
the
one last
Star Wars Undercover thing. That was funny.
His monologue's pretty fun.
It was pretty good when he, like, she's like, no, I want to be a pilot like Luke Skywalker. And he just stabs her.
I love that, like, being angry and yelling is just his thing now.
Yeah, he was great. I liked his little, like, wig, too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's happening. Who would you cast as Bambi?
I forgot Baby Dogs.
Probably a deer.
Billie Eilish.
I was thinking of
I don't know.
Jacob Tremblay.
Nakey Jakey.
Nakey Jakey.
No, the kid from Room and Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he'd be
Good
good.
Boys. If his voice doesn't
no.
crack before this movie goes into production.
Bambi's
If
balls
they don't
drop.
kill his mom though in like a gruesome ass death, like I'm out.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Like I don't know. I don't really know. I couldn't tell you really the plot of Bambi. His mom dies, and then like he becomes friends with a bunny, and then he
And a
like,
skunk.
and then he like the skunk, and then he sees like a girl, Bambi, and then he sees like his dad, Bambi, and then like there's a bear, isn't there? Oh no, that's Fox and the Hound has the
Bambi
bear. in
bear.
it. Oh, they could do Fox and the Hound.
I
Yeah.
would think that would be a really good one in the same style, like animal or realistic creatures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do that. You
That'd
could do
be-
Bambi.
Oh my
That'd be
god,
bad,
what
maybe.
if they tried doing Robin Hood?
Ooh.
The Fox one.
Oh shit. You get some furries, dude. You need to hire like a whole team of furries.
Dude,
to
you know
make
what?
that
I would
movie.
do a Zootopia type,
Zootopia was really good. Why haven't we gotten a sequel to that? yet?
right?
Is there? I don't know if there's one working.
But at
I
the
thought
same
story
time, I
was
don't
good.
want,
Yeah.
I don't know if you need a sequel
right?
I mean, it would still be fun to just
or like shorts, I guess, like the little mouse Godfather guy. Like that was
That'd be
cute.
fun.
Little John running through the forest,
But yeah, so that's happening, and then you also have like your Little Mermaid, you have your Cruella, you have your Mulan coming out, you have your ones that are officially announced, and I guess this is like the next slated one to be officially announced.
I'm excited for Mulan.
Yeah, Mulan is definitely up there. Oh gosh, up there for ones that are like, I'm like, you know what, this needed a remake.
It also just like this one looks really good, and the fact that they're kind of keeping it to the lore, like the
True
yes
lore, yeah.
the true history,
the
but,
mythology.
like, still adding some fictional elements. It's just like okay, I'm excited for this. I'm ready for it to come out.
I'm curious how much is going to be fictional. I mean, you could always argue, like, is the story itself fictional? But
Yeah,
I'd like to see an article that's like, the differences between this and that.
I just don't know how I'm gonna like segue into this
All
next
right,
news.
it looked like you're about to say it anyways.
No, I was just, I guess just like on a very shocking, tragic news, just kind of like shed some light on it, like the unsuspected death of
Right.
Kobe Bryant
Yeah.
and his daughter, and the others that all were lost on.
The 7 others.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I was talking to Connor yesterday, and he was like devastated.
Yeah.
Like I could just tell he was just like not in the mood to like be at school yesterday. And, like
Oh.
it was just kind of like hard. Like I didn't really have a connection.
No, none of us
with-
watch basketball.
Yeah, none of us watch basketball or like grew up with it. But like my
For this
friend-
man to have an impact on us is saying something.
yeah,
Just on his character.
it's just like you see his social media. Like he just seems like the nicest dude ever. Like his wife and his children and just what he was doing for like the basketball community.
Right.
And for literally him to tweet out something congratulating LeBron and then within like 20 hours later to die is just kind of like surreal. And like, I don't know, you just kind of look at it and you're just like, fuck. Like, that was Like that's just it's just crazy. Like life can just be taken that fast.
Mm-hmm.
So,
live life to your fullest, everybody.
yeah, pretty much. And
don't fly in helicopters.
Don't fly a helicopter because they are not safe.
I'm really curious how this investigation.
2021 and become a helicopter pilot. Watch out, everybody.
I'm coming for you, Apache.
What are you gonna say though?
I'm curious what they're gonna find from this investigation to see how the crash actually happened.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was just like a malfunction in something, like with the pilot, maybe. Because like with his daughter on board, I don't see them like doing something like risky.
It was foggy weather, but the pilot was cleared for unfavorable conditions. Like he was certified to fly and stuff like that. So it's
I saw an article, and I don't know the legitimacy of it, but it said that the helicopter was owned by the state of Illinois for some time. I don't know if that's true or not.
Michael Jordan's behind it.
Oh my god.
Oh please no!
I did see a
Don't
tweet
touch
saying that
man.
Kobe Bryant was murdered. And it's like that's not getting to conspiracies a day after it happened.
Yeah. It's not a good start to 2020 because.
Yeah, let's see. First week of 2020, we had World War III. Second week, Australia's fucking just on fire.
Yep.
Third week, the coronavirus breaks out. We have a couple fucking cases in the U.S. now. Make sure to drink your Modelo's. Fourth fucking week, and now Kobe Bryant dies.
January has been great.
At
least the movies have been good.
Kind of.
Yeah.
The ones we've seen.
Yeah.
Well, then there we go. This segue into box office news. Good on you, Caleb.
I was thinking.
Guess what's holding at number one?
Doolittle.
Wait. Bad Boys still?
Yeah.
Hey.
Bad Boys reigns victorious with 34 million this weekend. I think it's set to make box office records.
What's it totaled?
I checked it yesterday. I think it's at like 120.
Okay.
So domestically only.
It's almost making back Doolittle's budget.
Yeah. 1917 comes in at second with almost 16 million. Doolittle comes in at third with 12.5 million. I guess kids have seen this movie.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, sadly, The Gentleman comes in at number 4 for its first weekend with 11 million. Damn. It reached double digits, but for it to be at number 4, that's not promising.
For its own weekend.
Because it has this weekend to make some more money, but then Birds of Prey comes out, so pretty much all January movies are going to die down.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. So
casuals don't know good movies that have bit them in the ass.
I mean, Bad Boys is really good, but like I don't know, like
I also kind of feel like I forgot about The Gentleman. Like
what? I was so excited for this movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I kind of felt like it was gonna be like a.
Well, no, yeah, like same with you.
Like a direct to streaming movie, and then you were like, "Oh, we're gonna go see it in the theaters." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay."
And it's like we never reacted to the trailer. I never even saw the trailer.
I saw it maybe once. I was just like, "Okay."
Yeah.
But then coming out of it, I was like, "Fuck, that was really good."
You were only excited because you saw Snatch, so you knew exactly.
Well, like I've seen a bunch of Guy Ritchie films, so like I just was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah.
So it's just sad that nobody's seen this movie. Hopefully, maybe it makes like it gets popular when it comes out on streaming and people watch it, and they're like, because like I mean, when you watch Snatch, you're like, "Fuck, that was good." Like that's a good movie.
Was really good.
If you want to see the world's longest and most complicated Lincoln commercial, go see The Gentleman.
See The Gentleman. That'd be great if he was driving a Lincoln though.
Dude, at the end of the movie, he's like, I need to take a break, and then he drives to like a wintry place, and
it connects to the fucking trailer, and be like, "Oh my god, they did it!" Now we have movies tying into to commercials.
Dude, he probably makes more money from those commercials than like his last 3 movies.
Honestly, Loki has started production.
Cool.
Tom Hiddleston posted a video of him like leaping onto like a little green screen pad, so like him like falling.
Right.
Like so,
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
Man, I need to rewatch Thor Ragnarok. Too bad it's not on Disney Plus till like next year. But yeah, so that's just some little thing that Tom shared.
It's on Netflix still.
It's on Netflix, but not on Disney. I'm just giving a shit to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
I think it's slated for next year, and by the looks of it, probably spring.
Probably the one that I'm not super excited for, but hopefully.
Mostly because it's not like it's canon, but it's a different timeline.
Yeah, like it's gonna be the same Loki. But it's not. The Loki we know died. This is the Loki right after being caught after the first Avengers.
Yeah, so he doesn't even have like his character arc from
the other movies that he's been a part in. So the character of Loki that we know is dead, and he went out a vigilant way, which was
like
nice.
I guess he didn't change that much. He's just trying to be a better brother.
Yeah, he was trying to be a better brother towards the end, but
it's just gonna be him doing hijinks, and I guess that's what people wanted. Was Tom Hiddleston going around doing Tom Hiddleston stuff?
Yeah, I mean, love the man. He's cool. It'd been cool to see him on Broadway. Captain Marvel 2 officially in production, and they axed off the directors.
Yep.
So
already off to a great start.
Yeah, honestly, already off to a great start. I don't know who you're gonna hire, but I don't know. It's Captain Marvel 2. I don't really care.
We'll see when it comes out.
When it comes out. And it's going to be set in present day. So
give us 2 hours of goose doing goose stuff.
Doing goose stuff. And so yeah, that's it's Captain Marvel. One thing that's pretty big. I'll save that because that's like a full fucking discussion. So hopefully we will have a video out very soon. Hopefully like sometime next week we can record it of our thoughts on The Witcher season 1. I watched it over Christmas break. Caleb watched it in 8 hours. And
I'm on episode 3.
Yeah, Matt's about to start episode 3 sometime this week. And there is a animated movie coming out. That's going to be connecting to the story.
Supplemental content.
Yeah, it's going to be called Nightmare of the Wolf. So it's going to be in a style of an anime as well. Okay. So that's pretty exciting.
It's the same studio that did Legend of Korra.
Yep, that's what I wrote down. So
it's going to look like Avatar.
Yeah. So that's awesome that
hopefully
Netflix
it's not
is doing
in the style
like that.
of the Dragon Princess. It's a Netflix show done by the same studio, but it's that weird like 3D Avatar looking animation. I don't know if you guys have seen images of it. I'm sure the show's fine. I've heard good things about it. Just the animation style is it's interesting. It's like kind of like Resistance.
Oh, okay.
It looks better than that, but it's like that 3D 2D hybrid.
Give me the 2D. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's
all.
I think they're trying to experiment with that.
But yeah, that's cool that we're getting that because we're not getting season 2 until like fall of 2021 probably.
Which isn't awful. They're going to start filming soon.
I just wish that maybe I guess they were just nervous that the show was going to not be good. That's why they held off on starting season 2. But hopefully now that they're like, oh shit, we did good. We learned some mistakes, but now we're gonna tweak them, and then we'll start making season 3 immediately. Did you put
any news down about Ewan McGregor's comments about?
Oh yes, that's what I just said. That's a lot to talk about. Okay. So the whole fucking drama. So we'll get there. Yeah, The Witcher. Fucking watch it.
Was that delayed?
Yennefer.
Or did they just say it's coming out?
It's just coming out. They just announced it. They haven't delayed it or anything. They just said, "Hey, this is coming out to tide you over." So
fall 2021, that's wild. I mean, they could release it this year.
No, season 2.
Right.
So he's talking about the movie.
Oh, you're talking about the movie. The animated movie. Yeah. I don't know when they'll release. Yeah, if they release it a year after the show, get people talking about The Witcher again, and then
the most important thing is obviously where the fuck is my Demon Slayer season 2?
Ours. Is it not like
mostly mine though? Because
is it not announced?
I developed it. I don't fucking know.
I made it. Nezuko is my girl.
I mean, it's pretty much like, why wouldn't they do it? They're making a movie right now. It's already a pretty popular manga, and so I think that they're doing the same thing as The Witcher, except they did it first. So, yeah, they're making this movie that the first season ends off on. The movie's going to pick up directly after.
Literally right after.
Yeah. And then season 2.
It's different from the My Hero movie. This is directly canon. Yeah. It's from the manga.
Yeah. And a lot of people know about it, and they're like, don't look at the comments because you will get spoiled. So I'm like, whoop, going back.
Don't want to mistakenly spoil yourself again.
Yeah. So,
which, by the way, his spoiler for My Hero, I got spoiled a few days ago. So now we both know what happens at some point.
You want to know?
No.
You still have to catch up.
Well, yeah, we were just talking about that last night, and like I was like, "Fuck, I do have to catch up." So
You're literally saying like it was either the last podcast, or the podcast before. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna catch up this week.
life, man, it just gets to you.
Bullshit. You've been watching The Simpsons and playing Skyrim.
Okay, well, I can't just have it as background noise because
No,
I have
I
to
know.
read it.
I
So
know.
like I have to just. Anyways, I'm
know.
not defending myself.
I know.
want to experience it in
I
the
know.
way the author intended.
I know. It's okay. I know.
You know?
I know.
How do you fucking watch The Witcher?
That's a lot. That's I have to. One episode of The Witcher is equivalent to 3 episodes of My Hero.
Yeah, to be fair, 6 episodes equals 12, and you're probably like not even 12 episodes behind yet.
I'm like 8.
Yeah.
He's
We
like,
counted.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
like-
you were like
8 or 7 or 8.
With what happens, you might as well be like 20 episodes behind, though.
yeah. I told him he's like I'm gonna like watch like 3 episodes. I'm like you might want to like allow some more time just in case you get really caught.
Like the most recent episode, you can wait on.
Yeah.
But like,
It looked like it from the thumbnail. I was like, okay.
I showed him the intro, like the new theme song, and I'm just like, they changed it. And he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot like.
I forgot how it opens up. What do they do?
I
They're
don't
like
know.
running.
It's a bunch of Jiro just playing with
Oh yeah,
instruments.
Jiro. Can't wait.
So yeah, I gotta get caught up on that. You gotta get caught up on The Witcher and nothing. Okay. Because we all finally fucking watched The Boys finally.
I am untouchable.
Yes.
Just kidding. I still need to watch.
Has anybody read the Dark Justice League comics at all?
David,
David?
chime in.
Maybe
Just
like
kidding.
5 years from now?
Yeah, that's what to say.
Anyways, Bad Robots and J.J. Abrams have been attached to a Dark Justice League movie.
JJ, stop touching things because everything you touch is ruined.
No, I don't think so. I mean, Star Trek did pretty good.
Yeah, besides Star Trek.
But then,
But if
like,
you talk to Star Trek fans, they're like, no, these
okay,
movies
but
are
like,
awful.
you know, you can't blame them for Star Wars because there's just a bunch of people that just stick their fucking hands in there and they're just like,
Yeah.
I mean, like it's pretty much common knowledge now that you know we all know that.
We wrote a Spider-Man comic.
What?
You weren't there for that video. JJ and his son wrote a Spider-Man comic.
Which apparently is awful.
Yeah. And they like posted like a video and everything, and like his son is literally a mini him. It's kind of creepy.
Oh.
You should look it up. It's
If
pretty
Jeff
funny.
Johns still has like control over the story, then it's like I have faith. As long as there's a plan, I just don't want a movie and it's like, you had a mother box. Are you ready for my J.J. Abrams mystery box?
Yeah. And also like I have no idea really what the Dark Justice League is, but it has dark in the title, so it better be fucking dark. If it's not,
I can't remember if it's evil versions of the heroes or if it's the bad guys.
the bad guys as Justice League, kind
Yeah.
of like their own like what's their hideout called?
Which one?
Lair of Evil? No, that's too.
What is it? It's kind of corny like that though.
You've got Superman's Lair of Solitude thingy.
No,
No,
Are you talking about the satellite thing?
No.
Or the villains
No,
thing?
it's the villain.
It's like a little fucking head that pops out of the
Like a swamp?
Yeah, what is that?
Fuck! God damn! I know it.
It's so
Do you?
it's such a stupid name. It's like
The Hall of Evil.
No, that's not the hall.
No, it's a joke.
oh, I'm gonna be mad when you find out what this is. Come on.
No, stop.
I just want to see what you're fucking typing in. It's not like it's a big fucking secret. Why does everybody have to fucking hide secrets from me?
The
Don't fucking look.
just you
don't,
wait.
don't even fucking tell me.
the extraordinary evil
No.
fortress. Evil doer's
I'm
lair.
pretty sure it's just the layer. No, it's no.
Maybe doesn't it stand for evil? Like it's like each word spells out evil. Are you still looking it up?
Yeah, why is it not? It keeps telling me. The Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom. What's the name of their thing?
Gosh,
I can see it. There's the picture of it.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, it looks like a Darth Vader helmet.
You click on it. Maybe it would say it. Oh my gosh, this is annoying, guys. We're sorry. We should have been more prepared. I'm just gonna be talking now. So yeah, the Dark Justice League. I guess they're evil, but
Yeah, so I think it's
oh,
no. I'm just saying.
It says
It's good.
Huh? It says it's the Hall of Doom. It's the Legion of Doom's headquarters was the Hall of Doom.
Man, I thought it was called something else.
No, but I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense. It is
like
still
the
kind
Hall
of
of Justice.
Yeah, the Hall of Doom, I guess, because like it was kind of like on the nose name, kind of.
Yeah.
But all right, so that was a little anticlimactic. I was hoping for
Wait,
something
what's it called?
different.
Justice League or Dark Justice League?
Justice League Dark. Is what
Okay.
yeah,
So I think it's gonna be the first thing. It's just gonna be dark versions of.
the Justice League.
Yeah.
But it's villains, or is it actually the Justice League?
Well, I would assume villains would be something about.
That'd be cool if like Superman was the villain though, because like it's the Dark Justice League, so it's like the villains are like the heroes, but they're also dark. And
Homelander. Oh wait, no, we're totally wrong. It's something completely different, kind of. It's got like Swamp Thing and stuff. They had an animated movie in 2017.
I don't know DC.
Oh, so it's kind of like Supernatural Avengers.
A little bit. I think it's got Constantine or whatever. The
Oh,
dude's
so
name.
it's like it's
Yeah.
literally it's just its own new gang.
Yeah.
All right,
We're dumb.
we're idiots.
We don't listen to DC.
Thank God nobody really comments on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just download it. So there's that.
Well, I mean, people watch it more than they download it still.
But I mean, nobody makes comments, so that's
Not
good.
yet.
Not yet.
Until we piss off the right people.
I kind of saw this coming. I guess we needed reassurance from this interviewer,
fucking
but
stupid.
Patrick Stewart is also not coming back as Professor X. Kind of figured that when he
Yeah.
fucking died in Logan. So
Or X-Men 3.
yeah.
Just reinvent the
Who are
timeline.
we talking? Who are we thinking
Patrick
as Professor X? I don't think James is coming back.
No, they need to. If they're trying to do their own thing, you got to start over.
Yeah. You know what'd be cool? I mean, he probably is sick and tired of it, but Bryan Cranston with like the bald head, I could see it.
He's already been in a wheelchair.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver,
thought of
every role. He plays the entire
Just puts on like a
X-Men.
wig and he's fucking Phoenix.
Dude, Adam Driver is Wolverine. Just see him yell.
He's also tall, so it'd be totally contradicting the character yet
Yeah.
again. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so he just said he was actually contemplating it though. Like he was more on the fence of like maybe I should, but at the end of the day, he realized that he shouldn't. So
Who, Patrick?
yeah,
Okay.
he was like thinking about doing it again. I'm like, hey, buddy, you're
I mean,
doing your
that's such
Star
an
Trek thing
iconic
again. Just
character.
stay on that. It sounds like it's getting good buzz.
I was talking
So-
to Kelsey, and apparently they said that they gave him like full reign over the script, so he basically just wrote the script himself for Picard. And
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
I mean, he was on that show for like a decade,
Yeah, he would know the character more than anybody.
right.
So
and he still looks the same.
yeah,
Aged a
he
bit.
hasn't aged a bit.
Okay, a little bit in that one movie.
It's gonna be a sad
the
day when
Night's
he
King
fucking
or
dies.
the Kid King. that came
But
out.
also, like, they could like just make him look like that because he looks like he's
Right,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
dying in
Yeah.
Logan. But then you actually see him, you're like, oh, you're not dying, not yet. Okay, you're good. You're good,
What
buddy.
was the name of that movie?
Logan.
The Kid Who Would Be King.
Is that what it was called?
Something like that. You know the one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
where
yeah,
the
it was-
hair
it
like,
was-
out here.
It came out like last
And
January,
Logan.
right?
Yes, we know.
Yeah, the one with like all the kids. And
Yeah, it was Andy Serkis' son was like the main
Oh,
star.
okay.
Because I remember like I follow him on social media.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, that movie came and went.
nobody talks about that. Okay, so Bad Boys has been been talked about pretty much this whole month. Also, the directors, I guess, supposedly went to Marvel Studios and talked with Marvel. No news really specifically of what they are entailed to do.
Right.
If it's gonna be like a Disney Plus TV show or a movie, who knows? Like maybe they're gonna do Moonlight, or maybe they're gonna do like,
Oh, Moon Knight. I thought you said Moonlight.
and then so.
Moonlight.
Yeah. Or if they're gonna do like another movie, but that's cool that these two guys, I don't know their names, are meeting up with Marvel. Like they're literally their careers are skyrocketing after
Oh
the
God,
success
are they
of
about
this
to
movie.
introduce Will Smith to the MCU?
Who would he
Who would
be?
Deadshot.
They take what's his face off of Blade and they put Will Smith. in
Oh no,
instead.
no, Mahershala
No,
is
that's
way
the
better.
perfect casting. Yeah.
Way better. I don't really know who Will Smith. Will Smith could just play Will Smith.
Will Smith just genies his way into the MCU.
Yeah, somehow. But yeah, so that's cool that they're being eyed by Marvel to do something. Also, Disney. Gosh, this is just Disney focused here. I guess
Disney.
Del
owns everything.
Toro is making a Pinocchio movie. But also, yes.
Hasn't that been a thing for years?
But also, Disney's making Pinocchio. Pinocchio is like, what's the word I'm looking for? Public domain.
Yeah.
So, like, anybody really can do that. Same with, it was just on the tip of my tongue. Anyways.
Hansel and Gretel. That's public domain, I think. Maybe
but Robert Zemeckis, the dude behind Back to the Future.
Right. He's still alive?
Yes. It's not that old.
I'm thinking that like Back to the Future is a lot older than what it really is.
Yeah, Forrest Gump. He is being eyed, I guess, as I don't know if he's a producer or a director, but apparently
of Disney's Pinocchio.
Yeah, of Disney's Pinocchio, Robert Zemeckis. Because it kind of makes sense because Zemeckis is like totally in love with like the uncanny CGI, Polar Express, and Beowulf. So
is Pinocchio where that black and white cat is from?
Yes.
Was
with
he
the goldfish?
Yeah.
But also that cat is Minnie Mouse's cat in like some skits. It like plays like two different roles.
A mouse that owns a cat.
I know the irony.
What? Does Donald Duck own a dog or a gun? I don't know.
Goofy's a dog.
No, Goofy's a fucking cow. I fucking found that out.
Wait, what?
No,
Yeah.
he's dating a cow.
Yeah, he's dating a cow. Cabela.
Goofy's a dog.
Goofy is totally a dog.
I swear I just fucking...
If you look at Pluto and Goofy, they kind of have the same features. Just
Yeah.
one's yellow and one's...
Plus, there's always memes about like Mickey owning a dog, yet his best friend's a dog.
Yeah. Because Cabela like has like... Goofy
She has horns.
Yeah, horns, and like the nose is more shaped like a cow nose. Goofy has like the little pointy nose. Goofy is a dog, dude.
What cow have you... It says
fucking apologize right fucking now.
What?
Goofy has always been thought of as an anthropomorphic dog or a dog with human features, according to Disney's Mouse Links. To be specific, an Aberdeen Angus cow, a fact that Disney would love to cover up, considering that Goofy's national origin is anything but American. He's a fucking cow.
Let me see the proof.
American. What?
You just Googled, is Goofy a cow? If you Google, is Goofy a dog, they're going to say he's a dog. He looks nothing like Cabela. Anyways.
Oh,
And he has the long droopy ears? Like Pluto?
I guess you could argue cows have droopy ears, but...
Not Cabela. If he looks... And also, there is a
Goofy is a tall anthropomorphic dog.
There is-
Wikipedia.
Type
Literally,
in-
to whatever you Google.
Yeah, there is a male cow in it as well. And he has like the
You know what,
horseshoe.
whatever. Let's just agree to disagree. We don't have time for this.
Fucking apologize.
That was pretty fun. That was a fun little tangent right there. Let's
We
see.
have to clear that up because I want to get roasted in the comments
All
about
right,
it.
I got two more things. I got that. I'm pointing at the thing with my eyes. Or we can talk about Obi-Wan
Let's
first.
talk about Obi-Wan.
All right, so we've got some drama going on here of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Supposedly, Ian McGregor walked off the project, and then Kathy Kennedy put the project on hold permanently because she didn't like the script. Apparently, the script got reworked into only 4 parts, 4 episodes. And then Ian came out being like, yo, this is all bullshit. None of it is real. I like the project. I've read the script. It's really good. I'm still on it. It was slated to film this summer. So
Right.
I don't know what's really going on, but what the hell?
But he also said the release date hasn't changed.
It hasn't
It
changed.
hasn't been delayed.
Okay.
It's just that they delayed filming.
They've delayed filming over script issues, though.
Right.
My biggest concern is, though, I'd rather just have a fucking movie than a 4-episode show that is probably going to be the equivalent of a movie. Maybe a little bit longer.
If we're going off of Mandalorian, it's going to be less than
Yeah.
a movie.
I don't really know what to think about it. But all I do know is that the script is being written by the guy who wrote Drive. I don't know his name. I wish we had Akshay here. He's a fucking encyclopedia. He probably would know it.
Ryan Gosling.
Sure, he wrote it. So I could see the script being good because I do like the
Right.
script for Drive. The fact that Kathy did not like the script pisses me off because I'm like,
shit.
you don't know fucking shit. I don't care if you've been friends with George Lucas forever. You don't know what to do with these Star Wars characters.
Quick tangent. Have you guys heard that George Lucas is willing to come back to Star Wars if they give him full control?
It's not going to happen.
No, I know, but it's just like, obviously they need to fucking change something.
Yeah.
But
what good has Kathleen done since having this role?
Nothing. If you look at what's
Strictly to just like the story, not anything else Star Wars merchandise wise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she had her hand in anything with The Mandalorian, really, so, and look how that turned out. Pretty good.
when it comes to the movies,
she probably still overlooked it.
Well, yeah.
when it comes to the movies, nothing.
Mm-mm.
Like even Force Awakens, I was like, it's fine. Like I enjoy it. It's a good movie, but it's just like
they played it safe.
You played it safe, and
I don't know if this is just saying it in this time, but I do feel like 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we're gonna look back and see like the prequels are much better than the sequels. The sequels are by far the worst.
Well, people are already kind of saying that.
Yeah.
Like, especially like people like us, our age, who grew up with the prequels. Like, we also were excited for these sequel movies, but like,
it was the reverse. People liked the prequels coming out of them.
Yeah.
It was only years later that they're like, maybe not.
Yeah. Like,
but no, the prequels.
It is great.
Well
it is
still.
crazy to like watch interviews of people like watching Phantom Menace and being like, "Oh my god, it was so good, I loved it," and then like years later realizing they hate it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna happen here. I think people that are blinded by like, I'm looking at you, Jacob and David. This is a masterpiece. It's the best movie in the new trilogy. You're gonna look at The Rise of Skywalker 10 years from now, and you'll be like, "Fuck, that wasn't that good."
I'm looking at it 10 weeks later, and I'm like, "Fuck,
it wasn't that good."
I mean, it had its parts, but
I just
overall,
re-listened to our Star Wars podcast over it, and I agreed with all of our thoughts still.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, this movie still kind of sucks. Like
they're
just
fun movies.
It left a bitter taste as to how this was supposed to end.
Terrible Star Wars movies.
It's really sad what like happened, and like
Star Wars is the most mismanaged property.
Also, just all this.
Of all time.
I just kind of want to know like how this like fake news came out, like all over. Like the fact that like Ian didn't want to be a part of it, and like that it is like it's like sounds like it's not like good publicity, because this is like the one thing everybody was crying for was this. They wanted an Obi-Wan movie.
Also, the fact that when Ewan finally got to break the news, he's like, I've been holding this in for 4 years, and it feels so good to let it go. Like to tell everybody.
Yeah, after that reveal, the backlash that would happen if it gets canceled.
Yeah,
dude, like everybody. Like if there's one thing you can ask somebody who says they hate the prequels, you look at them and be like, you don't hate Obi-Wan, because he's the best part of the prequels.
Absolutely.
And so everybody wants to see more of him and what he's doing between episode 3 and 4. And if Disney does this, if like it comes out like a month later, they're like, okay, yeah, we axed the project because they're scared to make anything now. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, yeah, you're right. You deserve that. You should be scared. Right. You should be scared to make something, because everything you've made right now is pretty much mediocre.
But you will also lose the respect of everybody.
Yeah. So
like this whole,
it's like
I think Kathleen,
it's a lose-lose situation.
Loses her job if this doesn't come through.
I hope so.
Yeah. Somebody, I don't know. It just sucks that like they can't find somebody else to take over the mantle, because you can't give it to Kevin. Like jokes aside, he's been a part of Marvel since X-Men. Like he's been producing Marvel movies since the original X-Men. He's never touched Star Wars. And so even though when I heard he was producing a Star Wars film, I'm like, that's cool. But like his heart is where Marvel is.
Right.
I don't know if he really loves Star Wars, but like you can definitely tell like Marvel is his
Let him focus
what do you gotta
on one
say?
thing.
Hear me out. This is kind of serious. So Kathleen Kennedy just obviously doesn't know shit. So we need to bring in somebody who does know everything. George Lucas is kind of, I'm worried he's going to like try to go too ham and just kind of fudge everything up. Kevin Smith. Yeah, right? Right? I mean, he's a huge fucking nerd. He makes movies. I think it'd be good, capable hands. He might get another heart attack from the stress, but it's okay.
I don't know if it's okay.
The greater good.
That's not bad.
I thought he was more of like a comic guy though than a Star Wars.
Yeah, he probably is, but
Is he more of a DC guy?
It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure he loves Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he loves Star Wars.
doesn't love Star
Who
Wars?
doesn't love Star Wars? So I don't know. All I do know, like Lucas, you fucking sold your baby. You can't get it back and keep the money. So
Well, no, he still doesn't own it, but you can give him control back of what to do with it.
I think he should at the very least, be like, hey, what do you think of this? No, I don't think that's good. Well, like, do like this. Oh, okay, thanks, George.
Let him do everything but the dialogue.
Just consult him.
And
honestly,
we're fine.
if I can go back in
the editing
time, this is what I would go back to. I would go back. I would have all three of the movies: Force Awakens, The Rise of Skywalker, and The Last Jedi, or The Last Jedi. Go back to when fucking Bob Iger and George Lucas are about to sign the pencil and be like, "Gentlemen, let me have like 8 hours of your time. We're gonna watch these movies." And then look at what happens in the next 5 years after this is made.
Force Awakens comes on. George is like, okay, whatever. Last Jedi comes on. It just looks at Bob Iger with the stupidest fucking just like, what the fuck did you do to
You
my
allowed
franchise?
that? And then fucking Rise of Skywalker, he's like, I can't finish the movie. Like, you're trying to recover everything.
Kathleen Kennedy comes in. So, hey, Bob, how did it go? George turns around. Get the fuck out.
You're fired. Yeah, that's what I would do if I could go back in time for just one event.
Yeah.
I would want to save so many poorless people getting yelled at like Rose. Oh my God. And Ray.
Poor Rose.
And not Adam Driver because he fucking carried this trilogy. But yeah, so that's just the drama. Like, I don't know what's going on. Is it resolved, or is it still kind of just like fucking Henry Cavill Superman, just kind of like in this limbo, like, is he Superman? I don't know. So
meanwhile, Henry Cavill's like, I'm gonna go do that, and he just does the fucking Witcher.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so The Witcher's fucking great. Watch it.
Finish it.
Are you ready?
No.
There's one thing on this table that connects to
Julie, do the thing.
The Thing.
The thing.
And it is The Invisible Man.
Blumhouse? Oh my god!
No.
Yep.
What?
No.
Oh no!
Dude, you're gonna make me fucking cry.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Blumhouse is going to remake The Thing.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. January
Now.
needs to end now. Nothing
no
but bad
matter I read usually I kind of skim the articles that I find the news for, because we don't really go into deep detail over them, but I read the fucking article for this one because I was just fucking shocked.
Y'all fucked up.
Apparently. So you have The Thing from Outer Space, which came out in the 50s,
Right.
which then was remade into The Thing, John Carpenter's 1984 or whatever movie. Then you have The Thing, which is like a prequel remake that came out.
The Russians or the Serbians.
Yes. Came out in 2011.
Yeah.
So, apparently, all of this is based off a book that was written in 1938. And Blumhouse, I guess, got their hands on the book
No.
with lost original chapters. And so they're taking that book and the lost material that hasn't been dabbled in these three other remakes, and they're going to remake the movie with this original lost novel chapter thing.
Bullshit. They're just like,
No.
we found something. We didn't find anything.
The more
The only way this could be good if his Jordan Peele is attached to it. But he's not.
the only
He's
way
most
this
likely
could be
not.
good is they just don't do it.
Yeah.
Or that, yeah.
Even if you say you're doing practical effects, I'd be like, I don't give a shit, because you don't have Kurt Russell. Okay, you don't have John Carpenter. You don't have you can't use the same theme song. Okay, if you fucking try, I'll kill you, because John Carpenter makes great themes for his movies. And yeah, you could use practical effects, but it's not going to look anywhere near as good it could, but it's not going to because the 80s classic is so fucking good. It's like if they remake it, you're gonna be like, well, you just took the idea from the original. You're not going with your own original look of the film. You're just taking what this did and you're pretty much remaking this like 40 years later. And if you watched the Invisible Man trailer, Caleb and I did not enjoy it. And the more I watched the trailer, the more I wish it's not coming out sooner than it is. I wish it would just like get fucking blacklisted.
Just get it out of the way.
Because like Connor, I think, said it kind of looks good. Caroline said it looked good, like because she saw it for the first time like a month ago, and she's like, "Oh, it looks pretty good." I just wish it wasn't called Invisible Man.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, because like the Invisible Man I know is that guy right there, and so Matt and I love The Thing dearly. It is a movie that we cherish, and if Blumhouse fucking ruins it, like you said, if Jordan Peele is attached, I don't know.
You have like a semblance of hope.
Like,
but at this point, it's just like
negative 1%.
No. Like I was just looking at like lists of good Blumhouse movies. Get Out. I'm taking that back because that was all Jordan Peele. Insidious.
Yeah, that's good. I like
Paranormal Activity.
The most profitable movie ever made.
And it's not that bad. It's an okay horror movie for the first time.
Decent movies.
Sinister. The Purge. It was pretty good. Halloween.
No.
The Gift.
Yes.
Ouija.
I haven't seen it.
Unfriended. Okay. Oculus.
Haven't seen it.
But that was more so the director. Truth or Dare.
Yeah, no.
Creep. Ma. Ouija 1. Hush. Purge sequels. Insidious 2 sequels.
Insidious.
Happy Death Day. Insidious sequels.
Happy Death Day was decent. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. It was like a fun, like
Groundhog Day murder thing.
It's like when they just start
upgrade.
When they just start making sequels to movies is when they kind of start like they have a really good idea. Like The Purge.
They're also claiming Split and Glass, but that's all Shyamalan. Same thing with Get Out. That's all on Peele.
It's not Blumhouse. They're just producing it.
Yeah, when you don't have these big creators behind it.
So, to make a long story short, fuck Blumhouse for even thinking about touching this movie.
It's not a horror movie. I mean, it is, but it's also just a suspenseful thriller.
Sci-fi, too, kind of.
There's a lot of different.
It's just kind of it's everything.
But it's just like that's why you don't need
the romance. It's a buddy cop movie.
Yeah, you don't need.
It's an animal movie.
A horror production company doing this. You need John Carpenter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Connor's like, give it to A24.
Fucking Jesus.
They'll do it right. I mean, if I had an option, I'd be like, yeah, A24. I would trust you more than Blumhouse.
I guess. Yep. Jordan Peele, he has made good projects. It would be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what how the Candyman turns out. I haven't seen the original.
Yeah, Jordan Peele's like, no, I would much rather do
the juice,
other stuff.
But yeah, so that is my news. Do you guys have anything? I couldn't really find any video game news. So
news for Pokemon Home just came out today, and people are not happy.
Pokemon Home? What is that?
It's a service to hold all your Pokemon and transfer them to other games for $15 a year. I don't know. I have to look up more stuff on it, but it has the global trade system.
$15 flat
back. And that's the thing that I told you about, where you can be like, I got a Pikachu. Can you give me a Rayquaza? And they're like, okay. And so that's the system where you can specifically ask for trades, which is nice. You can trade it in the app and stuff. So the app is just another way to build your Pokedex and complete Pokedexes in other games.
But at a cost.
Yeah, and
it's not an expensive cost, but it's still just like dumb.
Yeah.
Like if it was a flat rate of $15.
And you also need Pokemon Bank too, which I don't really understand what that is either. But yeah, people are not really happy. That's the main consensus so far.
Yeah.
Well, even though it came out like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Let's talk about The Boys.
Should we just talk about it here?
Just
not do a review for it?
No, I don't think it would get anything really. Like
Yeah.
this, like Matt and I, we kind of looked up the time frame of when we watched this, and it came out July 26th is when the show.
Oh my God.
The show dropped July 26th.
But we didn't watch it until the fall.
Well, I watched the first 3 episodes
That's right.
up in Illinois with my parents, and I was like, shit, this is really good, guys. We gotta watch this. Come home, I rewatched those episodes, and then we watched like 2 more, and then I think like the fall came in. I went to school. Like you got really busy, like with FedEx. Like life just kind of kicked in, and like every now and then we're like, oh, we gotta get back to the boys, and it's like, yeah, maybe, yeah, kind of, yeah, we gotta get back, but like, and then like earlier this week, I was like, we gotta finish the boys, because like when trailer 2 dropped, I was so pissed because I was like, I want to react to it, but like I haven't even finished the fucking show. I'm a hypocrite. And so then Matt and I watched 2 episodes last night.
After getting some barbecue.
Oh, it was delicious. And then I told Caleb to get caught
You
up.
watched 2 episodes?
Yeah, because we wanted to watch the last one.
It was 3. Because I had to watch 3. We watched the first 4 together.
Oh, we must have watched one without you then.
Because we watched the 5th one, and we're just like, wait, no, we recognize this. And like, we skipped through, and we're like, wait, yeah, what the fuck? We have watched this.
Yeah, we watched that. I mean, we must have just watched it like on a random day.
And
then,
that didn't give you more motivation to keep watching?
I don't know why. Because it's a great episode.
It was, but then like
Yeah, it's the episode where the chick heals.
and at the end of it, they used the baby to
the laser baby.
the laser, what the laser is.
Laser baby.
Yeah.
Laser baby.
And then, so then we watched it, told Caleb, and then like literally like 2 hours ago, we finished the season finale.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, that fucking ending,
Oh
full
my
fucking
God.
spoilers, because the show's been out for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I knew that was not going to be the case, that Becca died and the baby died, because I was like, well, Carl Urban's character has really no point anymore.
Yeah.
Like his point is to get this vengeance on Homelander, and if she's dead and he really didn't have anything to do with it, say he didn't, honestly, like he just fucked her. Like she kind of was a whore. Like she just wanted to fuck Homelander, and he was like,
fucking bitch.
bet, okay. And he's like,
Well, did she though? I'm still iffy on that. He could have been lying about that.
but
No,
but
'cause there
she
was the
saw
security
the
cam footage
security cam
where
footage.
she was like
She-
going into the closet with him willingly.
and she came out like secretly putting her shoes on and then walking
Well, she
away.
still looked distressed about it.
Well,
I mean,
'cause
they
she was
fucked
just like
for 3 hours.
that, and she was just like, well, I just cheated on my like fucking husband.
Yeah, I don't think. Maybe we'll find
Also,
out.
Homelander doesn't really know how to have sex that well. So,
How do you know?
because he had sex
Oh,
with that
yeah,
woman,
when he had
he was
sex.
like, he didn't know what to do.
That is true. But
Maybe she just did all the work.
but I'm saying like, but then how it ends? She's clearly raising this boy
Well, probably
in a home
because she's scared for her life. Like they're probably like, you need to do this. You won't do anything, or else we'll fucking kill you.
Dude, I'm
Homelander.
just the fucking ending blew my fucking mind, because like it just like, because I just knew, I was like, Becca can't be dead, and then literally the end of the episode, like Homelander is like Billy wakes up on just some ground, and it's definitely not like a neighborhood that we recognize.
Yeah.
And he gets up, and we see a kid, and I'm like, fuck. He looks like he could be 8 years old.
Yeah.
And then you see this person walking out, like, oh my God. I was like, I don't want Billy to see her. And then she looks fucking like.
She looks at Homelander and she's like, oh. And then she looks at Bill and she's like, oh.
Yeah, shit. And to end it, I'm glad we're kind of finished it now.
Dude, if the show ended with him saying, you fucking cunt.
No, he looked heartbroken.
Oh yeah, he looked devastated.
Yeah.
And so like, but then watching the teaser for the new season, he looks fucking ready to go.
Yeah.
And the season 2 looks like it got a budget. There's some gruesome
like
shit.
they really wanted to let you guys like hey, there's gonna be a lot more blood. Like every other scene was like splatter blood.
Yeah.
That's what I've
Splatter
heard
blood.
from the comics too. Is like everyone's like, you thought season 1 was bad,
Yeah,
bro.
like
The
one
comics just go
thing
into it.
I love when Translucent died. That was really cool because he was so confident. He's like, "You're not gonna kill me," and then fucking he does. I liked his arc of getting over Robin because like it wasn't so like, especially when he like finally kisses Starlight for the first time, and like you finally can like he can breathe because he's finally not having his dead girlfriend staring at him from a distance.
And he also knew that it was the right thing to do. by
Yeah,
kissing
like
her.
he knew
And just move on.
He had to move on.
Yeah.
And oh my god, like when fucking Starlight just found everything out I was like, no, my heart, it's broken because you guys are happy together and now it's not going to be happy. And it still kind of isn't. Like,
yeah, they could get back together, they could not.
But
it's really up to
I didn't
there.
see the twist coming. I guess like we found out in episode 5 that the babies are being made.
Mm-hmm.
And so like it isn't like just you're born and you're a kid, you're a superhero or not. So like that twist coming that like all of them they're all those people that were donated to VOD.
They were indirectly making fun of Christian Bible thumpers.
I love that whole Christian revival camp episode. Yeah, because that was the episode where I was just like, "Oh, we've seen this."
Yeah.
A-Train, I fucking hate him. I'm glad he's not dead though, because we saw him he's at least in season 2, maybe like recovering and stuff.
Is he? I forgot.
Yeah, he was definitely. There was a shot of him like in the hospital and.
Oh shit, that's right. I kind of assumed that he just died after that heart attack, but I forgot they started CPR.
Like,
so I wonder if Huey's. No, he can't leave the boys. It's like, does he still want to kill Soups if he saved A-Train, basically?
I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't know,
but it's most likely gonna drop around July again, probably season 2. So we have a few months to wait to find out what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna we gotta binge that shit.
I'm really curious how the show's gonna go now, because like they're not in
nothing's in hiding anymore.
Yeah, like.
But I think a
wanted.
big thing is gonna be the last few episodes introduced supervillains, which we hadn't had yet. We hadn't had supervillains yet.
I wouldn't call them supervillains. I would say more like super terrorists.
Super terrorists. But we could get like supervillains.
Did he even kill Bede?
No.
Yeah, they didn't confront him at all. So he's still out there.
Yeah, he's still out there because he like walks out of the building and he like stares at like the little camera.
I mean, he just attacked a random.
There's multiple people out there because Homelander said that he had A-Train run around the globe and give people stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
including the Asian girl, Kimiko.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad that she's not like. I was a little annoyed at her first because like I knew where her character was going and she was finally going to adapt to become a little bit more normal. So like. Watching her character, I was like, oh my gosh, like Frenchie, dude, like it's gonna be okay. Just give it like 2 or 3 episodes, and she'll start being nice. I love the whole cast. Yeah. Mother Milk, Frenchie,
Mother Milk's awesome.
Billy, Hugh, like everybody is great in it. All the superheroes as well. Oh my gosh, freaking knockoff Aquaman. What's his name?
The Deep.
Yeah, the Deep. Dude, his gills. I didn't know that was a thing. And then that fucking scene where he's just
yeah, when me and Andrew watched episodes 6 and 7, there was a lot of times between the 2 episodes where we were just like audibly like just like screaming.
Yeah,
like, shit was just either going down or the Deep was just getting fingered in his fucking gills, and it made the fucking
my fucking lungs were killing me. It was
I was
awful.
just like, I looked at Andrew, I'm like, do your lungs hurt? Like, fuck.
Yeah, I will say episodes 6 and 7 are pretty intense. Episode 8 is pretty chill. Even like until like the very end of the climax when
there's no action.
There's no action. I did not see her dying though. Out of all the characters, I didn't see. Madeline. I didn't see her dying.
The way that she died too. Like,
ooh, it was like a calm but painful death.
We had the subtitles on, and it just says sighs, and you can hear her just let out one last breath. She's like, and then just fucking.
Who did it first, that or Brightburn? When did Brightburn come out?
Brightburn came out first. It was March.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was just like, shit, he's gonna kill her. But like I was like, because her arc was interesting because she was about to be promoted by fucking Gus. I wish I knew his actual name for Breaking Bad, which he's in it. He's in the trailer, so he's definitely gonna be a character, and he's a higher up, which I guess is one thing they didn't touch on until this last episode, is that like you kind of think she is in control, but she's not.
Yeah,
there's somebody on the 82nd floor that is up there who is in more control, so you're just like, oh shit, we're gonna be learning more about Vought and just the more dirty shit they're gonna do. So I'm really fucking excited for season 2. We watched the teaser and it was very interesting. I liked it that there was no dialogue. It was just a song playing,
Yeah.
and then a bunch of just action scenes, pretty much.
Dude, that shot of Homelander just floating down, and then he was just covered in blood.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck's happening? What just happened there? That looked good.
And he looks messed up.
Yeah.
Like he's not in a good mental state.
I think this is I like how it's a bunch of...
Maybe he fought a supervillain and he realized that they're a lot stronger than he thought.
Mm-hmm. Shit, what was I going to say, though? I like that a lot of the actors who are playing the superheroes aren't big names.
Yeah.
Because I think it gives them more of a, like... I don't recognize them. So it makes me fear, like, Homelander more. Like, let's say, like, he was played by, like, Chris Evans. You couldn't hate him because he's Chris Evans. Like, the fact that I don't recognize this actor, I don't, like, if I see this actor in something else, I might not recognize him because I'm going to be like...
It couldn't be someone that played a hero before.
I guess, but, like...
What if it was fucking Voldemort's actor?
Oh, Ralph Fiennes?
Then you'd be scared because he's played a villain before.
I get, but I also just love Ralph Fiennes, so...
Yeah.
But, like, I like that it's a nobody.
Also love Chris Evans.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I'm glad it's a nobody, so I could hate that person because I don't know the actor. Like, I don't know his other roles that I would maybe love him in. So it's nice that it's somebody like A-Train. Like, I fucking hate A-Train. But if that was somebody that I really liked, it'd be hard. Because, like, it's kind of... I'm trying to think of an example. Oh, like, I love... Like, right here, Sherlock Holmes. I love Mark Strong as the villain. Mm. He's great because I love Mark Strong. Or, like, I love Josh Brolin as Thanos. Everybody loves Thanos. But there's just, like, actors that you love as villains. And so I'm glad that Homelander... the actor gets to define himself as Homelander. Mm-hmm. And it's not like you're an actor playing this character. You're becoming this character. So that's my thing.
That doesn't really affect me. I could see it being anyone.
Not me. But
you got to let go of everyone else's past roles. Except for Doolittle. That can happen.
But yeah, so that is that. I don't think we have time to talk about The Gentleman.
No.
Because we got to go. So yeah, we kind of were on a time crunch here. If we didn't have to finish The Boys, we would have had more time. But
if you guys want to hear our thoughts on The Gentleman, go check out our reaction review for it.
Yeah, it shows that nobody saw the movie because it's not even in double digits. So I loved it.
It was a great movie.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
Movie.
A lot of fun. So, and yeah, watch The Boys, even though we just kind of spoiled everything really fast, rapidly.
Watch it again.
Honestly, Gentleman's probably like the best movie of January.
It's definitely my favorite of the year so far, and it'll probably stay up there at number 1 for a while.
Mm-hmm. Birds of Prey could pass it.
Yeah,
if it's good.
If it's good, I don't know.
Ewan McGregor, The Mask, Black Mask.
Okay, yes, but like
Hyenas.
DC's on thin ice for me.
Pretty thin ice. Also, I'm like waiting for tickets to drop so I can like get our tickets for the movie. It hasn't. I'm like, but like we can get tickets for Sonic already. I'm like, why can't I get tickets for Birds of Prey? It comes out next week. Like
that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, hope you guys stuck around to the end of this podcast. A nice short, sweet one. Just hit that hour mark. So yeah, we will see you guys next week with Birds.
An hour, guys.
Oh, next week's like totally random. There's not really a movie coming out. So.
Yeah, that's when we can talk about Witcher and shit.
So
My Hero.
There you go.
Catch up week.
Alrighty, guys. Well, this has been Andrew.
And Caleb.
And Matthew.
Peace.
Bye.
We love you.